reading. This is for Sagittarius. Oh yeah, this is for Sagittarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and pick which side of the story you guys are on. And yeah, let's see what you guys most importantly need to know right now at this time. Okay, so we got triumph over adversity. Okay, that's what flew out first. So you guys could be overcoming some type of adversity that's going to look different for everybody. For some people, it's finances. For some people, it's physical health. It could be mental, emotional. It could be regarding your love life. Yeah. Ooh. The Queen, love and prosperity. The Wizard, use your skills to aid others. And the Stars, a long journey brings rewards. So you guys have really been through it, Sag. You guys have come a long way. Even if everything looked good on paper to other people, there could have, you know, there were situations and things that people didn't know you were going through or struggling with. I feel like, you know, you make things look easy. The crown is heavy. Heavy that wears the heavy. What is it? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Yeah. You make it look easy, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't heavy. So you guys are coming out of a time of adversity, or you will be. It may not look like it or feel like it right now, but you will. Hold on. Let me just write something down. Yeah, I just feel like it's heavy. You just make it look easy, Sag. You know, you show up in style, you show up with optimism, you show up smiling regardless of if you're falling apart or if things around you are falling apart. You make things happen regardless. And I feel like because you make things look easy, and this is not to blame you, because you just carry things so well and you look good doing it, people just automatically assume that nothing is going on. So we're going to see. What else for Sag? Yeah, Harley Quinn, true feelings are masked. Like I said, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys could be, a lot of people don't really know what y'all are going through right now or what you've been going through. Either you've been keeping to yourself or you, again, you've just been making things look easy. Or, you know, what else? One more. Yeah, the Siren, a temptation may lead you astray. I always get this reading. I always get this card for you guys. And we got serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. Yeah, Sag, and we got Mystic Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. Yeah, a lot of y'all could be going through changes right now. I kind of got that for Taurus. You or somebody here can have Taurus in their chart somewhere. But what's the Knight? Triumph over adversity. Okay, is that reverse or upright? That's what that look more. I'm gonna just put it upright. 10 of Pentacles, but I'm gonna just read it how it's coming off. Mercury and Virgo, you guys could have been going through something for a long time, and with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this could be regarding your money. There could have been financial blockages, but you're struggling with employment, or you could be, it's like even if you have a job, you know, maybe all you had enough was, or all you had enough for was to pay your bills. You didn't have anything extra to enjoy yourself or to enjoy yourself responsibly. Like if you did want to enjoy yourself or buy yourself something nice, it was going to put you in debt. It was going to set a bill back. It was going to, you know, there was just not enough to go around. And you guys could have struggled with that for a very long time. Hey, Alex, you could have struggled with that for a while. Years, months. Some of y'all could have been trying to keep up with the Joneses. Somebody here has been hanging on by a thread. Yeah, y'all been going. Something is also like beating a dead horse. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, and y'all been the Queen of Wands, the Chariot this whole time, Queen of Pentacles this whole time. Y'all been trying to, keep yourself polished, keep yourself together, make sure you look presentable, make sure you show up in, like I said, showing up in style, grace. But, everybody, after a certain time, things wear down. You can only pretend, but for so long. A person can only pretend or hold it together, but for so long. And I don't, but let me just write something down. All right, what's Harley Quinn? True feelings are masked. Yeah, Five of Wands and the Four Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of internal conflict that you could be going through that you're not expressing to nobody. A lot of you guys are in your bag right now. King of Pentacles, you're focusing on your stability, your health, your mental. There's a lot that you're not saying. Saturn and Leo here with the Five of Wands. There could be drama, conflict, Four Swords here. You guys could be trying to some of you guys could be masking your feelings in a situation just to keep the peace. Because, if you say something, it's not going to come off the right way, or people not going to receive it well. Jupiter, but that could cost you. That could end up, it can make you sick. So you have to be careful with what you suppress and how much of it you suppress. Find constructive ways to express yourself, express anger, frustration, things like that. And, it's, anger and sadness and grief aren't negative feelings or low vibrational feelings, but they need to be expressed in a constructive manner. A lot of people don't know how to express emotions, period, in a constructive manner. So it ends up bleeding over on other people unnecessarily. And that's why those type of emotions or emotions, period, are looked down upon so much. People just don't know how to constructively process their feelings. Four Swords, Jupiter, and Libra. Some of you guys could be overthinking something. There could be a lot of anxiety. You could be even having trouble sleeping, having certain weird dreams and things like that. Yeah, some of you guys don't really want to be bothered with nobody. You don't want to socialize. You don't want to, or people are not inviting you anywhere, or that's how you feel. You guys could be feeling you could be feeling a bit introverted at this time. Just want to stay to yourself. A lot of y'all could be focusing on grounding. You could be starting over with something. What's the siren? A temptation may lead you astray. Some of you guys also can know that somebody here is competing with you, or they know this. What's the siren? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Ugh. Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of y'all could be dealing with another fire sign, a Pisces, Cancer, a Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, another Sag, or Libra, or Leo, or Gemini. Or they have that, or Aries, Scorpio again, they have it in their chart, or you do, or you're dealing with somebody there. You're dealing with someone here that embodies this type of Queen of Wands and this Queen of Wands siren energy. Or this could be how somebody sees you. Okay, what's the Knight here? Yeah, the Moon in reverse. So this could be self-deception. Cancer energy, Pisces. Somebody refusing to I don't know, somebody could have been hiding behind money for a while, hiding behind stability, material things. So that's what somebody is doing. The Moon in reverse can even be coming out of some type of confusion. You guys could have been in some type of confusion for a long time, or somebody around you was, but they're coming out of it. Harley Quinn. Yeah, Judgment. Somebody here could be going through an awakening. Maybe somebody was asleep, but they're woke now. Okay, this could be you or somebody else. What's the siren? Or something being brought to your awareness. What's the siren? Yeah, Five of Cups. Y'all could be leaving somebody out in the cold. You're realizing that something is hitting a dead end, or you keep hitting a dead end, or you keep going through loss, lack, or you're realizing that somebody is just a distraction. This person also could be depleting you energetically through sex, or they're just depleting you through conflict, drama, sex, the back and forth, the manipulation, whatever it is. Mars and Scorpio with the Five of Cups here. Yeah, you see how this person is drowning in the back? You could be leaving this person to drown here, or somebody here could have led you astray just to let you drown. Somebody here came in as a distraction on purpose. They're a liar, a player. They're unreliable. You can't depend on them. They're selfish, and you can see that clearly. Ten of Pentacles, whether you knew this person for a long time or not, it doesn't matter. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse. Cancerian energy. So there's been a blockage here, especially over like your finances, your stability for a long time. The Chariot is in reverse as a blockage. Hate winning over love. Somebody's not overcoming adversity, or they're having a hard time doing so. Someone here could be born March 22nd. Or March 4th. The Chariot in reverse. The World in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys could feel like failures. You feel underaccomplished. You feel like something has not been achieved. There could be delays, setbacks. The World is fixed sign energy. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. What's the World in reverse? Some of you guys, there's like a season. Something always happens to you like every season, or you just can't seem to get out of the season of lack or struggle. Yeah, something has been very hard. Ten of Swords here. You could be seeing 10-10 with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Gemini Sun. You guys could be overly critical right now, or overthinking something. A lot of mental and brain fog in your head. Or there could be somebody around you being overly critical, or saying mean and nasty things, lying, gossiping, just talking too damn much, with no solutions to shit, or giving bad advice. Ten of Swords. Are they bitter? Or that could be you. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the King. It's something to do with your finances, your stability, or your health. You've been trying to overcome something, stick something out, even to the point of forcing yourself or pushing yourself past your capacity. And people may not know this. Some of y'all could even struggle with mental health, and people just do not know this. Because again, the way you show up. Because you dress nice, you look nice, you smell nice. Whatever the issue is. Somebody could be born March 27th. King of Pentacles, Aries. Well, that is Aries too, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is also Aries. Somebody could be an April Aries, April Taurus. So we have March Aries and March Aries and April Aries. King of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Y'all could be seeing 10-10 or 111. Something to do with some of y'all, or this could be you or somebody here that has been supporting a family, or they've been supporting a connection or supporting people at the expense of themselves. Like somebody has basically been a martyr, especially when it comes to finances, possibly. Mars and Pisces with the 10 of Cups. Somebody here could even be married, or they're a provider. Okay, married or not. Somebody here could be a provider. Somebody here could even be a single parent, or you're just the one who you make more money, or you're the more responsible one, or somebody could be born April 28th, or you're the King of Pentacles, man or woman. Yeah, what's the Moon here in reverse? Somebody could be really depressed, emotional with that King of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's a lot of trauma surrounding a family dynamic, money, stability, maybe a child, children. Somebody's turning their back on somebody and detaching from a person, because I feel like somebody's realizing a person or people are setting them back and holding them back. And somebody could be realizing that a person has been exploiting their weaknesses, their insecurities, their fears for their own selfish gain and pleasure. Yeah. Nine of Wands here. Moon and Sag. What's this Nine of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the Death card. Something is over. I feel like somebody sees a pattern. Yeah, somebody's calling justice on something. Yeah, you see, a lot of you guys see a person's patterns, their motives. You see that somebody's not really a team player. They're not really trying to collaborate with you. They're not really trying to help with anything. All they care about is themselves. They're trying to put all the burden and stress onto you, whether this is financially, emotionally, psychologically. Libra energy. Gemini, Scorpio, Aries is here. We said Capricorn and Cancer, Pisces is here. What's the Death card? Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. That's you guys not being able to move on, a blockage, inability to move forward, an inability to heal. You know, can't heal in the same environment that's making you sick. Seven of Wands here. You can need to get away from certain people. Family, lovers, friends, whoever. Co-workers. Saturn and Leo. Yes. Mars and Leo with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Something could be slowing y'all down. Yeah, this could be like fake support. You're going to have to move out or move or get away from, you're going to have to get out of a place in order for you to progress and move. But like, y'all going to have to move in silence, because you know that if you try to cut somebody off or do something a certain way or date somebody else or move on or do whatever, somebody here is going to act a fool. They're going to act out, crash out. They're going to try to get you to feel sorry for them. They're going to start crying, all of that other bullshit to keep you stuck and make you feel bad for detaching or not wanting to deal with them. Like, so you got to be really strategic about how you move with a particular person. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the King of, somebody here is depressed. Six of Cups. You may have history with this person. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, October, Libra, October, Scorpio. Six of Cups here, Scorpio, Sun. Heavy Scorpio energy. Y'all could definitely have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that does. Somebody could be born July 25th. This could even be a sibling. This could be a father figure or a mother figure. Somebody could be really codependent. Or somebody, there's a mother figure in someone's energy who's really codependent. Yeah, somebody always got their hand out. Something is also not being distributed fairly. Like somebody's overgiving in one situation and they can't give equally somewhere else. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Something could be backfiring. Somebody's also very defensive about, somebody gets really defensive about change, endings, boundaries. Somebody here hates boundaries. They get really defensive when people set boundaries. Somebody's like an emotional predator. They're manipulative. And somebody just does the same shit all the time. It's not going to change. Whoever this is. And y'all know who this is. Y'all have a connection or history or past, or this person is familiar to you in some kind of way. Five of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse. Y'all could be acting like something doesn't bother you, but the more you act like it does, the more it's going to call for your attention. Mars and Gemini with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Six of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles upright. Saturn in Taurus. Mercury in Aquarius. Somebody here is being patient. I feel like somebody's about to make a really big decision. Yeah, a lot of y'all, somebody here could be moving out, relocating. Somebody is like not, somebody is like, because a lot of you guys are not going to be able to heal, or you're not going to be able to really process something while still living with a particular person, while still living in a certain neighborhood area, while still working in a certain job, working amongst certain people. Like, you can't really heal when you're living and dealing amongst people that have backstabbed and betrayed you. It's just very hard to, because you're going to constantly be triggered. You're going to constantly be in a breakdown. You're going to constantly have to reopen wounds. And this could be even like family dynamics, relationship dynamics of some sort, connections. This could even be about your childhood, your upbringing. Seven of Pentacles deals with patience. It deals with time, results. But something could be moving really slowly here with the Six of Swords in reverse. What is that? Some of you guys are waiting on something, but in the meantime, it's like you're trying to like keep yourself like composed for good reason, possibly. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because somebody here wants to get the fuck. Somebody's going to end up leaving a place or leaving someone. Saturn and Pisces. I need a steady stream of income so I can move. Yeah. It's coming. Somebody also could be like masking and pretending like they're happy in this family dynamic, but they really don't want to be there, or that everything is fine at a job or somewhere, and it's really not. Somebody's emotionally checked out. King of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody has basically given up on something. Somebody has surrendered something. Somebody also could want to surrender their parental rights. And this person could be under like really hateful influence by whoever they're around. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Somebody here could be a deadbeat. Maybe this person already has a family dynamic somewhere. Maybe, or they have multiple, or somebody's family members or something could be telling this person or influencing this person or doing something, whether they're doing it spiritually or in this person's face. I don't know, but it's something about family, relationships, upbringing, childhoods, things like that. Yeah, but I really feel like something is disproportionate. Somebody feels like, oh, I can't do this, so I'm just going to turn my back to it. But it's because they're overperforming or overextending themselves or overcompensating elsewhere. That's why, and it's something is just not fair. Look, what's the Judgment? Or if somebody's not a deadbeat, they're irresponsible. They could be putting all the burden on another person or on you or whatever this is. There's going to be a breakdown here. What's this Judgment? Somebody's irresponsible. They're just not mature. They're not acting like a grown-up. What's the Judgment? Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody don't have... There could be a court situation going on, trial. That came out heavy for Capricorn, I believe, yesterday. Capricorn's reading was fucking insane. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. You may want to go watch Taurus as well. There could be a divorce here. Yeah, somebody could want to get a divorce. Maybe somebody feels like they have to wait, so they got to, just thug it out. I don't know. What's the Hierophant in reverse? Yeah, the Hangman. Somebody feels stuck somewhere. It could be because of a child. Somebody is somewhere, but they're not really committed there. Maybe somebody has just invested a lot of time, money, energy, resource someplace, so they're just comfortable being there. It's familiar, it's comfortable, but they're not really emotionally there. Like somebody's not really committed or committing, or, you know, they're not really there because they're there because of the default. Somebody's not really interested in something traditional. Maybe somebody here could be realizing that they don't want to be with one person, or they don't want to be with a particular person. There could be, yeah, High Priestess in reverse, the Strength in reverse, Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody's trying to detach from someone or something. I also feel like somebody here is not sticking to their commitments to a child, to children, or to people, to themselves. Like, yeah, High Priestess, there could be somebody here doing something dark to somebody spiritually to keep them stuck. Somebody could be born on Halloween. Hangman here, Pisces. What's the Hangman in reverse? What's the Hangman in reverse? Somebody's losing interest, or somebody's not interested in wherever they're at. It's like they're physically there, but they're somewhere else mentally and emotionally. It may not be with you, but just wherever somebody is at physically, or whatever they're committed to, whoever they're married or committed to is not really where they want to be. Yeah, there's somebody's Four Wands in reverse. Fragments in a foundation, an unstable home environment, work environment, instability. Somebody here could be moving, uprooting. Something about Aquarius season. What's the Hangman in reverse? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It could be something to do with their child. There's somebody could be getting arrested because there's proof and evidence or something. There could be trouble heading somebody's way, and they're like trying to hide this from you, or this is you. Yeah, somebody here could have did something really irresponsible. Go watch Capricorn's reading. There's something to do with corruption, a company, some type of institution. Somebody may end up getting caught up somewhere, and they're hiding this. Somebody could have walked away from you because there was trouble heading their way. It's a reason why something happened the way that it did, and this person didn't want to tell you, or somebody could have put them up to something. I don't know. What's the Page of Pentacles? Child, I can't make this shit up. The Justice. Somebody here can have court issues, legalities. Go watch Capricorn, please. I got that they are manipulating each other to get what they want, and he can't come back to me default. The Justice and the Wheel of Fortune is heavy karmic energy here. Yeah, because oh my God, somebody was being sneaky. Seven of Swords. Somebody's sneaky, they reckless. They playing both sides, two-faced. Somebody here could be pregnant. Somebody here could be pregnant. They don't know who they pregnant by. Okay? Somebody's like, okay, any, mini, mighty, mo, who's the most stable, who's the most reliable, who's gonna have my back. Okay, that's who I'm gonna pin the baby on. That's who I'm gonna do this on, or that's who I'm gonna, whatever, marry, or somebody here could be legally tied to someone. Somebody could have signed their name on a certificate, a child's birth certificate, or whatever this is. I feel like somebody don't really know who the father of their child is. Somebody could have been dealing with somebody while they were pregnant. Yeah. Child, whatever. Whew. Somebody's like, okay, which one of y'all, who can I keep, who's going to be the easiest to keep stuck? Somebody's dealing with like a siren. Hello? Anyways, what's the Queen of Wands? Well, what you gonna do? You can't force people to see the obvious. Yeah, somebody's using somebody. Yeah, somebody could be with a third. So I'm telling you, some things about sex, lust, and maybe somebody's realizing that now. Somebody can have a son with somebody, especially if somebody has a son or pregnant with a little boy. Six of Pentacles here, Moon and Taurus. Somebody's just a user with this Six of Pentacles in reverse. A user, man. It's really getting it's a woman, but or somebody could have accused you, accused like you're a child of yours, not them not being a father of your child, but that's just because they don't want to be there. They don't want to own up to, somebody doesn't want to own up to their responsibilities. But for others of you, somebody could be pregnant and they don't know who the father of their child is. They're not really 100% sure, but they're going to pin it on whoever got the bigger bag, whoever they like the most at that time. Or somebody here is going to decide who to support, which child to support, depending on which baby mother that they like the most at that time, or whoever's more compliant. Somebody here doesn't give or receive freely. Something is very transactional. Child, Three of Cups in reverse, Three is a crowd, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ain't no equal give and take. This could even be somebody's ex who's bitter, their child's mother who's bitter, or somebody could be trying to paint you that way and you're not. Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. It's something about a contract. The reason why somebody can't get a job or there's something going on with somebody's money is because like whoever somebody is sleeping with or dealing with or living with or whatever is fucking cursing them. Just being around this person, having sex with them, being in the same vicinity with them too damn much or at all is cursing somebody. Somebody here is in a bad contract. Or they can't seem to get a job, they're depressed, or if they do get a job, they don't keep it long, or they just never have money. It's whoever somebody's connecting to or building with is who's robbing from them. Somebody has the energy of death on them. Whoever connects to them, their life just falls the fuck apart, and it takes forever to get back on track. Three of Pentacles, and also somebody here could be purposely keeping somebody from you could be having a hard time collaborating with somebody. Somebody also could not be paying child support. They're not supporting you, helping you. You could be this person's child's mother and they're not helping you because whoever they're around or whoever you're around is greedy and selfish. Somebody is overgiving. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is overgiving and overcompensating in one area to where it's depleting them to where they can't show up in the other area. So something is not fair. Somebody may have two different mouths to feed or two different kids or two different houses, whatever it is, or three, however many, it has to be fair. Somebody could be losing their job, getting fired, and they pregnant, or they got somebody pregnant. Whatever. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Somebody... Yeah, somebody's going to be struggling. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, somebody's projecting this onto someone. And somebody's not learning from their past mistakes. Somebody could be really codependent on somebody, or this siren-like person is codependent on you or on somebody else in your energy. Mercury and Sag. Somebody is not a team player. They don't want to give. Somebody doesn't want something to be equally. It's like it's very lopsided. Something is not, you can't collaborate. You can't meet in the middle with whoever this is. They're selfish. Eight of Wands. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody got caught up somewhere and they could have got somebody pregnant or somebody is pregnant. And this person is codependent. They always asking for shit. They're deceptive. They're nasty. They're a liar. They gossip a lot. Yeah, something is unbalanced. Somebody's always playing victim. Somebody just runs to save this. Somebody here is just playing Captain Save-A-Ho to somebody. It's just, I don't know. Somebody keeps reconciling or keeps having, every time somebody keeps having sex with this person, somebody's just not learning. I don't want to keep talking about this. It's 34 minutes. I'm not, this Sagittarius energy with the temperance. Somebody could have reconciled with this person, or somebody keeps going back to this person. Every time they leave, they go back. They don't understand why. And that's why somebody's new beginnings are blocked. What's the Five of Cups? I don't want to, it is what it is. One thing is for certain, no matter how long it takes, the truth will come out. I knew she was dealing with someone else when she slept with my ex. How you find out you're pregnant less than 2 weeks. Five of Cups, that sounds fishy. Unless they was dealing with each other longer than what he told you, because you can't always trust men, because clearly somebody could be dealing with a December Capricorn, December Sag. Yeah, somebody's two-faced and they playing both sides. But the reason why somebody got in this mess in the first place is because they're reckless, especially sexually. And this person is reckless with who they get attached to, who they have sex with, and these people, these women, be taken from them either physically or spiritually. Child, oh my God. Somebody's a dark witch. Somebody also can't control their sexual urges. They're non-committal. They're not loyal. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. Setbacks, frustration, delays. Maybe somebody here, yeah. He'll stick it in anything, literally. Women expect too much in his eyes, too much work to be a decent person. Yeah, he prefers men. Why be traditional, married or with women when men give it out so much easier? I'm done. Scorpion Cap BFs led him off his proper path with NSA BJs. Ciao. He's Scorpio. DL Taurus Narc is the worst person I've ever met. He lived in his feminine energy his entire adult life. Yeah. What's this Five of Cups? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here is going to be in regret because they're going to be hitting a dead end with this siren, or this siren is going to be hitting a dead end. Whoever this queen of the succubus energy is, they're going to be hitting a dead end. Somebody knows how to lure somebody in with their words, somebody here could be overly sexual and they know this person got a sex addiction, or they can't resist them for whatever the fuck reason. Y'all could be seeing 1010, 888. Somebody could be born October 29th. What's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there's going to be a Tower. Yeah, it's Eight of Pentacles in reverse is a dead end. Something not working. Somebody's going to be in deep regret when this happens. Tower. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Somebody don't see this coming. Somebody is so self-absorbed. They're so arrogant. They're so full of themselves that they can't even see the Tower that's approaching. Oh, my God. And this could be two people, the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. They could be married or they can have a child together. And we got the Queen and King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. They could be married or they're in a relationship or they have their own little family or a living dynamic or commitment together. Somebody is just so preoccupied with themselves and they're so selfish. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be Sag too. Somebody could be December Sag, December Capricorn. These two people don't even see that they're about to go through a Tower. That King and Queen have fallen to their deaths. Two of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to be a rude awakening for somebody. Venus and Scorpio. Very rude awakening. Y'all could be seeing 777. Taurus got 777. You may want to go watch Taurus if you have it in your chart. High Priestess in reverse. There's going to be a very rude awakening. I just want to be far away from him and free. Pray for me. I will, girl. Forces me to be in my masculine energy. Ugh. Survival mode. Yeah, nobody, that's not a place for, especially not for a woman. Women don't even have the hormones to be in survival mode. That's really a man's job, literally. There's a connection that somebody has with a person that's just based off of lust and sex. I thank you. I appreciate your readings. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate your commentary and your engagement. Just, oh, so she's a December Capricorn like you, Alex. Oh, boy. I mean, Seven of Cups in reverse real quick. Somebody's going to feel like a fish out of water. Somebody's going to feel like a fish out of water. Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, child. But yeah, there's no need to really clarify that. I mean, it is that the Seven of Cups in reverse is clarity. Somebody's going to have to face themselves or see themselves clearly. Somebody could be really materialistic, superficial. There could be a missed opportunity. Somebody could be realizing that they miss an opportunity to do something, or they miss an opportunity dealing with this person. Somebody also has multiple personalities, and they're about to find out and see one of this other person's personalities in a minute. This is either you or somebody else. Oracle messages. Yeah, living a lie. Unclear and mental fog, disconnected from self and others, lack of love and compassion. What else? And this could be both people who are using each other. They don't really fuck with each other like that, but what else? Yeah, overreacting. Somebody could have overreacted when they decided to walk away, turn their back, or do something foul. Yeah. What else? Throat chakra. Communication. You may not be talking to this person, or somebody's not being honest. Throat chakra. Somebody's throat chakra could be off. Communication, self-expression, healing, releasing, and creativity. The crystals are sodalite, androlite, blue lace agate. The element is ether. Archangel Michael, it says, I speak only the truth and I listen to others. Whose reading was that last week where I said work with Archangel Michael? It was the water signs. Y'all could be dealing with a water sign, or you can have water in your chart. Work with Archangel Michael. I speak only the truth and I listen to others. Yeah. What's the Temperance real quick? Let me see if that matters. What's the Temperance? Yeah, Three of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's been living a double life. Man or woman. Somebody also could have been going back and forth, dealing with somebody's friend, family member, or, yeah. Mercury and Cancer, Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. Somebody also could be into same sex, or they're bisexual. They do orgies, threesomes, stuff like that. This Siren, Queen of Wands, this Siren person or energy could be this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. They could be the same person, just different aspects of themselves or their personality, man or woman. Or it could be somebody could have been juggling two different women. One that they're married to or live with or have a long-term relationship with, and another one that they just sleep with. Somebody, or they were trying to, or that could have been you, or they could have been doing this to you. Or man, flip and switch it. But somebody's been living a double life. Or this could be a woman who's been living a double life. I want to see the Seven of Cups, though, in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody here going to get trapped in their bullshit. Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress in reverse. Somebody's life is just unstable. They trying to keep up with the Joneses, though. Somebody's trying to act like everything's okay, but it's not. Yeah, somebody's not going to be able to master this for long. What's living a lie? Yeah, feeling insignificant. Yeah, fearful and scared. What's overreacting? Lack of creativity. I feel like somebody's behavior is predictable. Wearing a mask. Every time this person wants to go out and cheat or go out and dibble and dabble in something, they overreact to something small that you do or don't do. They start an argument or a fight just to create separation so they can go out and fuck on your friend or go out and party or go out with their friends or go out and do this and go out and do that. Like, and then they play victim. When they get caught, they play victim. Jupiter and Gemini here with the Eight of Swords. Y'all could be seeing 888. Oh, I said 888. What's throat chakra? Yeah, detachment. And we got inability to give or receive freely. Somebody can't give to y'all freely in whatever way possible because they're too busy over giving and living a double life or trying to balance two different things or juggle something that they can't. Somebody here could be depressed. They're lying in deceptive behavior. Somebody could be lying to themselves, living a lie. Unawakened and feeling lost, detached from your emotions, worried mind, feeling fatigue, lack of confidence. Somebody's lacking purpose and direction. They can't cope with change. They don't have no willpower, no discipline. They just fucking just collapsed. Somebody damn near just basically giving up on themselves. Or they just I don't know. Yeah, somebody got a lot going on. Man or woman. The King of Pentacles is under the Knight, and then the Queen of Pentacles is under the Siren. So yeah, so there could be two people that are together, but then they both sleep around with other people, or they live a double lives, or whatever this is. Or this is just, maybe one of these people are doing it, or both. But luckily, he didn't give me the STD his BFs gave him. What STD they gave him? Don't tell me it's the hive. I was just there to take care of our child, home, and him, and no one took care of me. B and his karmic female ex. What STD his boyfriend gave child? That's why, women, ladies, be careful of men dealing with other, that stuff is crazy. I was child. I be on YouTube too much looking at people, the rates and how things and these STIs and shit, how they're on the rise. And I was talking to this guy yesterday, some guy that I normally run into and talk to often, and he has some shit on his lip, and I was just like, I can't. I was just like, and he's cute too. I was like, yes, it's not going. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I'll be like, yeah. It's just once you know certain things, like once you do your research, and it's really hard to like not. It's hard to be too reckless or careless or too flexible and adaptable because you just start noticing shit that. And I was like, yeah, I can't take no chances. I was like, no, I'm healthy and I want to stay healthy. Y'all gotta be careful. Especially if you know somebody's a cheater or they go both ways or somebody keeps making the same mistake with a third party. I really feel like somebody here keeps reconciling or they keep meeting up with somebody. This could be an on again, off again connection. That's why I don't fuck with those on again, off again stuff because it's like when y'all are off, what the hell are they doing? And then you get back on. I've heard of, there was a girl on YouTube. Y'all gotta watch, please watch other things. Like, please, tarot is cool, but please watch real world things outside of tarot. Don't use YouTube just to watch tarot. Please watch real world things, okay? There was a girl, I forgot what it was about, but not what it was about, but I forgot the channel. But you know, it should just be, you know, once you watch one thing, it changes the algorithm and then whatever. So I came across a video and the girl was like, her ex gave her, what was it, herpes or HIV? I forgot which one he gave her. But they had an on again, off again relationship. And when they got back on, he gave her that, or one of those things, or both. I forgot. But that on again, off again shit, no, thank you. He had to go get a shot and RX for antibiotics to cure it. What? Ew. Yeah, I be hearing men be having to get shots in their ass. Child, what was it? Oh my God. That's what I be. Yo. That's. No. That back and forth stuff, I don't do it. Nope. And people be so comfortable. It's like, oh, but I know them so long. Y'all could be seeing 666. You know, and you get, and once, you know, once you start sleeping with somebody unprotected, it's like that on again, off again. That's, you know, that's just what y'all do. Even if you guys are off, y'all stop dealing with each other for a few months or whatever, y'all come back together and then y'all don't even bother to get tested. People don't even bother. People not getting tested like they should. He trusted those men but didn't trust me. That did you a favor though. I feel like somebody here don't really want to be a family. They really don't. Because look at how the man here is just, he got his hand on his, he got his face on his hand like up, and the woman is standing up, and there's the elderly father or whoever that is. I feel like somebody's trying to keep up with a tradition or a tradition that they don't really give a fuck about. Somebody here don't really want to be, they don't really want to be married or committed or do the traditional thing. Maybe they want to have an alternative lifestyle. They need to go admit that and go find people or find somebody to do that with. Somebody don't really want to be in this, whatever this is. They're just there because of optics or image. Anyways, this is your reading. I'm about to go do some yoga. I was going to do fire signs, but I think I'm going to do yoga instead. I'm going to journal, read, and do some yoga. But, yep, he does. Ooh, sorry for shaking the camera. Yep, he doesn't live in his true Taurus nature because of his personality disorder. Yeah. Somebody could be into all types of kinks, BDSM. They into, somebody here could be into orgies, threesomes. Somebody lives a double life, man or woman. There could be a lot of back and forth communication. But I feel like somebody keeps hitting anyway, somebody is like, whatever, bye, Sag. Talk to y'all later.